What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. Today we're going to be discussing how the Giants somehow have the worst defense in the league. One of the worst. We'll talk about that in a second, man. Before we dive in, man, subscribe down below. Road to 1K is still active, man. Less than 70 to go. If you're new to this channel, man, please subscribe. Road to 1K has been active for a while. Comment down below what y'all think, man. Like the video. And let's dive straight into it. So Pro Football Network dropped the ranking system where they dropped top 32 defenses in the league, updated it after the draft, after free agency, and you won't believe what you see. They have the New York Football Giants at rank 29. Just to give some context on what this Giants team did last year, right? Last year, nobody expected anything out of us. Didn't have too many household names on the team. We were able to go to the playoffs. We were able to win a playoff game. And then we got smacked by the Eagles. In those two playoff games, our defense did not play up to par. I'm not going to lie. That game against the Vikings was an offensive shootout. The Eagles game, they ran it all over us. I'm not going to hold you. But ranked 29 out of 32, bottom 3. So reading what they have here, the Giants had a glaring hole at cornerback that they fixed with Deonte Banks, but they still have work to do at the position and safety. Without a strong projected unit at linebacker, only a modest pass rush despite the excellent names there's reason to believe the Giants will stay about the same defensively. So if you asked me this last year, are the Giants ranked 29 out of 32 in terms of defense? I wouldn't say so. When it comes to rush per game and yards per game through the air, the Giants weren't the greatest. What they really dug down into was keeping the team out of the end zone. They were middle of the pack, middle of the league when it came to points per game, allowing only 21 points per game. That's where you really dig down and you can stop people in the red zone. That's what the Giants did last year. That's what allowed them to stay in close games and allowed them to come away with the W on the other end. So let's address the positions last year as well. Xavier McKinney was out for a good portion of the year. He's one of the top safeties in the league, if you ask me, at least top 10. Cornerback position, we had Adoree Jackson on one side. He was there for an extended period of the time. But on the other side, you know who we had? Fabian Moreau. No diss to my boy. At certain parts of the year, he actually played decent. But you know where Fabian Moreau was before the season? On somebody's practice squad. We also had depth corners coming off of other people's practice squad. Nick McLeod. Darnay Holmes, he was drafted to be a zone corner. This is a new regime. Wink Martindale comes in, blitz a lot, and plays man. Darnay would be getting cooked. Another position to talk about is the linebacker core, right? We had Jalen Smith, Davis from the Lions practice squad that got cut. And before Davis came along, Tate Crowder, Mr. Irrelevant from 2 years ago. He actually played solid, I'm not going to lie. In my opinion, he probably played better than Jalen Smith, but, you know, that's just me. So having these glaring weaknesses, what did the Giants do? They drafted a corner, one of the top corners in the draft in the first round. They went ahead and signed Bobby Okereke. You know, you might have Darian Beavers coming back, so they might be better at that position overall. You signed depth linemen because, once again, they said it best. We have excellent names, but the pass rush is not there. The run defense is not there. We had some depth signings with Nunez Roches from Tampa Bay and also A'Shawn Robinson. So we have great depth at the defensive line now. Safety position, we lose Julian Love. Dane Belton can slot in, playing alongside Xavier McKinney. This Giants defense got better, in my opinion, substantially better than last year. So I don't understand how we can get ranked worse this year, especially being bottom 3. Do we get a lot of sacks? No. Do we generate a lot of pressure? I think we do. And the only way to get more pressure on the quarterback is to be able to hold it down on the back end, have them think about it for an extra 2 seconds when they can't find somebody open, and that's how you get those sack numbers. I definitely think we can't be worse than last year. That's just my opinion. Wink Martindale sending out blitzes every other play. You already know that some turnovers are going to be created. You already know that some sacks are going to be there. If it was me and I'm ranking it, I'll give us a modest middle of the pack. I'm not going to say we're a top 10 defense, but I'll give us middle of the pack, not bottom 3 in the NFL. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments. Let me know where would you rank the Giants defense. Is 29 a good number for the Giants? Y'all let me know, man. Comment down below. Subscribe once again. Road to 1K is active. Like the video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I got more videos to my left if you haven't seen those. Peace. What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. And calling all the Daniel Jones haters. Pull up to this video. Watch this video real quick. The New York Yankees lose the series. We get swept back in the third quarter. The third quarter was really when we started to make our moves. Then DeMar, banger.
Make sure you subscribe to the Juke.